Hello everyone, it's John with Sample 5, and it has been a little bit since I released the last video here, something along the lines of 6 years. So I wanted to kick things off again, and I thought it would be a lot of fun to do this video that we're doing today. So I've been working with Amazon Connect for probably about 8 or 9 months, maybe, yeah, 8 or 9 months about now. And it's really fast to set up, but I really wanted to see just how fast it was. So what we're going to do today is a speed trial. How fast can I go from not having a contact center to having an Amazon Connect contact center where I take my first call? So the way I'm doing this is not how you would typically do it in a production environment. If you'd like to see more of that and understand what's going on with this, I will have another video shortly after this where we do the Amazon Connect setup and I go through and explain what we're doing on each step. So if you're interested in that, make sure you come back and that'll be up here pretty soon. So, but for now, we are going to go through this and do it as fast as possible and just see how quickly we can get this thing stood up. I have my handy dandy stopwatch here. We're going to go ahead and do that here in just a second. So on your mark, get set, go. All right, we are in our AWS. We're going to go ahead and get started. That should launch us into this. I'm going to give it a name of John Welsh. And we're going to go ahead and do our next step. I'm not going to create an admin user right now. I'll do next step. Keep that all default. Next step, and create instance. This portion of the setup is probably going to be the longest portion of what we're doing today. It's going in the back end and setting up any of the EC2 instances that it needs. It's setting up any sort of routing rules, networking stuff that is out there, as well as connecting session border controllers into the instance. As a user of Amazon Connect, you don't have to know about any of that because the system's going to do all that by your own. You don't have to worry about translation rules on the SIP gateway or authentication or anything like that. It's all going to be done and hopefully done here pretty quickly because this is the key point in our setup that is going to make me lose time. My goal today is to try and get this under 3 minutes, but we'll just see what comes out here in just a second, hopefully. We are now at 1 minute and 19 seconds, so hopefully this will be wrapping up here pretty soon. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and click Get Started, and that's going to take us into the admin interface. We're going to skip this portion for now. I'm going to go to phone numbers and claim a phone number. We're going to do a DID number. I'm going to select the United States, and I'll just do a 214 prefix just because that's what I want to do. We're going to point it to our first call experience contact flow that's included and hit save. Now at this point, all of the configuration that we need to do to get it set up to take calls is done. We can take a call and send it, but there is some back-end stuff that's going on to make sure that phone number is connected to our instance. It usually takes about 30 to 45 seconds. So I'm talking to use up some of that time. I'm going to go ahead and dial it now and just see if it's ready yet. Does not look like it. Dial again.
Hello, thanks for calling.
There we go.
These are some examples of what Amazon Connect Virtual Contact Center.
So I'm going to go ahead and push 1.
Press 1 to be put in queue for an agent.
Pushing 1 to put
This flow demonstrates changing the priority of an individual contact in the queue and will allow you to request a callback and be called when an agent is available. Press 1 to move to the front of the queue or press 2.
Moving to the front of the queue.
Queue is less than 5 minutes. Press 1 to go into queue or 2 to enter a callback number.
1 to go into queue. And there we go. We've had our first call. We were able to connect to an agent. I did leave the timer probably going for a couple seconds, but 2 minutes, 52 seconds, that's not bad. I was aiming for under 3 minutes, and I was able to get under 3 minutes. So Great little instance there. Now, again, if you're looking for how do you get this set up for your first time deploying Amazon Connect, stay tuned. There's going to be a video coming out real soon where I go through all the steps that I just did, but explain what we're doing and do them in a way that you would probably want to do in your production environment. So until then, we'll see you. Thank you for watching.